Hello, hello, welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. Hopefully everyone is having a good day. Last we left off, we had made our way to, another location and got work on Blood and Wine expansion. So, we're gonna pick up where we left off. We had just chatted with Knight, who wants us to take his place in some tournaments. We'll see how all of this plays out, shall we?
The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when you speak, I miss the meaning entirely.
Well, I can say the same thing to you, sir. Really need to figure out why it does that.
Hit the red targets.
Okay.
It's a miracle they weren't more dead. It cannot be. Especially the natives to strip. You don't say.
Dude. There you go. Did I miss one? No? Okay.
Once more?
Yeah.
Gladly give it another try.
One clever sort claimed to be a medic. He ordered all who came to see, especially the natives, to strip.
There we go. Much better.
Once more?
No, I'm good.
Done enough shooting.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would train on the race course ahead of all else.
Fine.
Let's do some riding. Roach will like that.
Excellent idea. Come with me. The
With
Tourney's
me.
race differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now.
Ah, it turns me like 90 degrees. Don't know why it does that.
All night I spent rubbing it, sharpening it, oiling it on the fuller, a rusty stick.
Horse.
All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite a challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow. The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may sound simple enough, yet I've seen many a knight fail this contest and hang his head in shame. During the race proper, judges throughout the course shall tally your points. For now, you may ride unperturbed by those matters.
I'm gonna be disgusted with this race. Okay.
Go, go.
Da, da, da. Yeah, I'm gonna hate this. I dislike trying to attack while I'm on horseback. Because I can never hit what I'm trying to hit. And trying to do this? It's... Trying to aim? The problem is the right stick is the aim, and the right stick is also... And you also use the right thing to keep your galloping. This sucks. It doesn't help my
Will you give it another
controller
go?
wants
I can
to
set out more dummies.
screw me over by
No harm in going again.
not being able to
Practice
aim
makes
properly.
perfect, even for witchers.
Oh, I'm gonna hate this so much. Yeah, I need to gallop, yet when I go to aim, you know. See that? I missed it. Slow motion does not help me. Because he doesn't hit the damn thing. Okay, I did hit that one, apparently. Ah. That is stupid. Because you have to hold the right button down if you want to race, and then I'll have to double tap it again when I'm done.
Not so fast, Roach.
Oh. I missed this one, apparently. I went through the bar rather
Move
than...
it.
I don't know. Yeah, the problem is that aiming on my thing is because my thing is broken.
That's it, Roach.
Let's try this again.
So, have you had enough, or do you wish to ride again?
No harm in going again. Practice makes perfect, even for witchers.
Yeah, except my issue is my aiming. For some reason, when I aim, it's like nuanced. Okay, so I'm learning how to do the attack, all right. And it doesn't help that I'm concentrating on 5 things at once here. Keeping on the track, trying to aim for the thing I'm looking for. Ah, what are you doing that for? I have to go back into a gallop when I aim, because I'm trying to go up, not to the right, people. I hate this. Aiming is...
Will you give it another go? I can set out more dummies.
No. This is stupid.
Enough. Rather not wear my horse down
Probably-
before the real race.
Probably gonna
Where to now?
lose that part, because trying to aim
Be nice to swing. Do
while
some
I'm
footwork,
riding,
work up a sweat.
Very well.
and then
We can
trying to
practice
go
infantry
back into a
combat,
gallop
one-on-one.
after the
Each knight
fact,
opts for his own method. Rainfarn, for instance.
it slows me
likes
down.
Come with me. You will team
Oh.
with other knights to fight. The clash simulates a true skirmish during battle. Come the end, you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivian. In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time.
Trying to get the left thing out of the system, you know.
Did you hear that?
Probably won't. It won't work, but you know, makes me feel a little better.
Punishment for our sins. We have ceased to succor our ancient tradition.
Who do my eyes spy, not boars? Where have your journeys taken you last, brother?
Come on, sir. How far do I have to go?
Quest of true wonder. A horde of challenges await.
Stand at the center of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
It is right and fitting.
I can fight.
Duquesa summoned, and you came.
Treacherous cur! Quickly! From the right! Now!
I expected you to do well, but not that well.
What? You want to fight?
Could probably use some more practice. Usually fight monsters, not knights.
All right, one more time.
Just unthrough
I
the
will
night
stand and
bound
fight,
from
but be
his
warned,
days
I
of
do nothing
war.
halfway.
The last one being
Lebioda's wounds.
that married days before.
Attack! Attack!
Time to end this.
Anyway,
I expected you to do well, but not that well.
yeah, you're just gonna repeat that every time,
I
huh?
think I've seen enough. Sorry to be blunt, but the simplest Witcher contract demands more skill than this kind of combat.
Now you must go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory are all true and good, but your scrolls must be in order.
Yeah, that riding one is gonna be a pain in the arse, especially when I try to aim.
The sun unto song shall no more shine. We shall
For
no
some reason, when I'm riding it.
I stock the lard of the Duquesa herself.
All right, maybe I'll feel better if I do it this way. Maybe. Yeah. All right, let's get this paperwork done.
As punishment for
Oh,
our
that's
sins.
bad luck.
We have ceased to succor our ancient traditions.
Copy that, lady.
Signs where virtue once ruled.
I wonder if I'm gonna have to. No, I can't do it that. Yeah. Suppose I could try to pull out my other controller. Yeah, I think I will. Hold on a moment. Grab my other controller. Okay. Okay, this one shouldn't have a problem. I'll probably have a better time aiming with this one. Do. Scribe. Loot.
A return to traditional values and morals. That is the remedy for Toussaint's problems, not two swords.
The two swords are for two different creatures. I'd like to see you take on some of these wraiths with a with a steel sword. Silver works better.
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally, we must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia,
What a surprise.
or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of 2 crests. Which do you prefer?
I prefer Geralt of Rivia. But let's have a
Kinda curious what
question.
you could have learned about Geralt of Rivia.
In the year 1267, a certain Geralt, a member of the Witches' Guild, was knighted by Queen Meve and dubbed Geralt of Rivia. This was in honor of his distinguished service at the Battle of the Bridge, said structure spanning the Yaruga. But I wager you know of which battle I speak.
Yeah, those were the days. Kahir and I led a fistful of Nordlings against an entire Nilfgaardian battalion. Won that battle just because we absolutely had to cross the river. Ravix of Forhorn? How'd you manage to dig that up?
Here in Toussaint, we treat heraldry very seriously. One visit to the ducal archives. That is all I needed to acquire the necessary information. Ravix of Forhorn was the name under which you attended a feast honoring Princess Pavetta, daughter of Queen Calanthe of Sintra, on the occasion of her 15th birthday.
That's actually right.
I'm gonna go as Geralt of Rivia.
I'm Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shield bearing your crest.
I'm a Witcher. Shields aren't something Witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
In that case, thanks.
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If not, I do hope you will allow me to tell you about them.
Very well.
Guillaume told me a bit about the contests. Rather make sure I'm clear on them, though.
An admirable thirst for knowledge. There are contests 3. A shooting range, where you will compete side by side with an opponent. A horse race, during which you will seek to complete the course within a specified time. Any targets hit with bolts or dummies felt with blade will increase the time you have. Finally, the group melee in the arena, crowned with a duel against last year's champion. As each contest ends, its results will be posted on the board outside my tent. This way, all will be apprised of who leads at any given moment.
Convenient. Gonna come right out with it. I'm a sucker for prizes.
The winner of each contest shall receive a trophy. Whoever has the best result once all contests have played out shall face last year's champion in a final duel for glory and the title. Should you defeat the reigning champion, the grand prize will be yours. This year, a sword forged especially for this occasion by the one and only Cornelius of Isengard, a famed master weaponsmith.
Ooh.
Her illustrious highness had it brought all the way from Nazaire.
You say something about vows?
As is our custom, knights make vows to which they hold for the duration of the tourney. Each swears on something which to him represents his most cherished virtue.
Okay.
Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow. Upon what would you like to swear it?
Oh. Yeah, I had ladies love. Carter. Oh my goodness. Huh. Question I would have would be what ladies love do I go for? Because there's only one lady, Yennefer for me. Ba ba ba. But let's go, you Heron.
I solemnly vow on the Heron that in competing, I'll respect the chivalric virtues.
Okay.
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these forms. That is all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
Hey, Ginger. How you doing?
Shiny.
I was gonna hang out for a little while, but after Perth's walk, but I gotta run him to the vet now. Copy that, Ginger.
Good luck.
Thanks for dropping in and hanging out for a little bit. Hopefully, the vet trip goes smoothly for you. And hope to catch you later. Or if I don't see you till tomorrow, it's all well and good. Pardon me, coming through. Make way. Witcher coming through. Only the red targets, eh?
Geralt, well, I'll be. Have you decided to turn knight errant?
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the 22?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Renfan of Atre. I saw him just moments ago. A nervous wreck. Stuffing his nose with fish steak, no less. As if that would aid his determination.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt. I've a tip for you. The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait, play me in a round of Gwent. Should you win, I shall swap with you. To me, a southerner, the sun is no hindrance.
Nah. Thanks, though.
Thanks. Another time, maybe.
Ha! You've denied me some diversion, but at the least my eyes are in for a treat. Lady Vivian should appear shortly.
The shooting range.
Fair knights, I salute you. The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon one of your number the tourney's grand prize. You have sworn your vows. You have readied body and soul. The time has come to test them.
Behold Horm Akispark of the Mechtian royal line. His name's quite the mouthful, a true challenge to rhyme. His targets to be hit centrally.
His name is a mouthful, isn't it? Oh, dang.
The ones in blue. Against him, new blood, a knight unknown till now. Sir Geralt of Rivia, give us a bow.
Wow.
The targets he must with his quarrels thread are red. May the better man win. Like a lover ghostly clasping but one fair teeth, Geralt's half strewn twixt joyous victory and bitter defeat. Geralt's
9 of 9. Sweet.
Sir Geralt of Rivia has trounced his foe, pounded him soundly, immersed him in woe.
Oh, man. Donka?
Your prize, sir. A crossbow adorned with your crest. I congratulate you.
Thank you.
Thank you, my lady.
Geralt of Rivia's crossbow. Nah.
My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use, it's mixed by a sorceress.
To lose to an opponent such as you is a victory of its own. Accept my congratulations as well.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Good work! In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
All right.
Let's go now.
This is her tent. You must look inside. Search it. I shall hoot like an owl should someone approach.
An owl during the day.
Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them, just that it's big.
Oh, fair Vivian. Thou hast dove's eyes
His
within
insults.
thy locks. Thy lips are like a
Used to make
thread of
compresses.
scarlet. Thy tall
Oriole
breasts
feather.
are like...
Vivian keep a bird as a pet? No sign of it here, if so. Clothing's all dark green and yellow. They tend to be fond of birds. Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme.
Someone approaches. Quickly.
I thought you said you were gonna hoot like an owl.
You were supposed to hoot.
We shall speak later. We must return to the tourney now. It's time for the second contest.
Sirs, what seek you in my lady's tent? Inspiration? Be gone from here.
Inspiration? Did I get enough information from that?
Flower of chivalry, strapping lads, a fruitful hunt to you.
Used to taking my time, being able to
Behold,
investigate
knights and ladies
without any
decorous.
interruptions.
Gaze at the host assembled before us. Look upon chivalry's best and most storied. Come from far lands, here to seek glory. Hear now their names as I shout them aloud. Savor their titles, of their presence be proud. Halmarin, the Baron of Longfall. Linus of Metina. Reinfarn of Atra. Horm Makaspark of Meikt. Donimir of Troy. Guy de Boisfren, in service to the Duchess. Delwyn of Craigiau. Count Tai of Dondal. Ansay of Lyria and Rivia, a prince. Geralt of Rivia.
Two people from Rivia?
For Gregoire of Montgorgon, let out a roaring cheer. The faint fire of silence, tawny champion from last year. Today's winner of contests, his victory to secure, shall face a Gregoire in a challenge severe. Does ignorance demand a bard intercede? Does someone need telling how tourneys proceed?
How dare you enter a tourney for nobly born knights? Your knighthood came through the grace of my mother Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rifia, whom you treacherously deserted mere days later. Your presence here is an offense to my honor.
And yours is an offense to my eyes. If you're done, step aside, Prince.
The tourney's protector, the mate Vivian. Her beauty entrances both beasts and men.
My heart's greetings, dear knights. May my grace guide you and show you the path of honor, valor, and glory. Accept my wishes of good fortune, sir, and devote all your strength to the tourney, and only it.
The time has come for you, Sir Knight. Mount your steed. Swift be your flight.
Ladies and gentlemen of lineage illustrious, soon steeds shall swarm like ants most industrious. To beat time's passage they'll ride like the gale. What a sight to behold, what a lark, what a tale! Before us Geralt from Rithia come, fast as the wind, bright as the sun.
Okay.
And he's up! With a thunderous roar, who pounds the ground? No legion of drummers could make such a sound!
Ding.
I shall be famous one day, as famous as you.
Famous, you say?
Monsters, wildcats, bandits, trample all.
I really dislike that part. Aiming at a target, slowing me down. Because you have to... Oh, I missed it. And then I missed that one. Damn it. Why is there two paths? It's split right there.
Monsters, wildcats, bandits.
I missed two shots, man. Oh, that's three? I totally struck that.
I shall be famous one day, as famous as you.
Say that.
Keep your eyes peeled for the Hanses, Witcher.
Dang it.
So close! Will he last? Endure and keep pace! What tense?
Oh man, that was disappointing.
A race of such style, such grace, such speed. To watch was a pleasure, a treat indeed. To honor our entrance, praise each fair knight. We shall feast from eve.
Missed
till
like
dawn's
3
first
shots.
The finest of wine and food shall be served.
Or
It
one,
is
one,
blood in
two,
your
or
veins.
what? 2
Collect
or
what's
3? 3?
deserved.
3 or 4? I don't remember.
I congratulate you. Here, your prize. A saddle adorned with your crest.
Danke.
Thanks.
By the way, my maid saw a man with white hair sneak out of my tent. Would you know who it might have been?
No idea.
How juvenile.
Congratulations on your win. In stellar style, no less. Ah, I no longer regret I was not able to participate. Almost. We must drink to this. Come with me to the feast. We shall await Vivian together.
Lead the
If you
way.
say so. Vom, vom, vom. Sometime later.
So, Any thoughts on Vivian?
Her beauty's striking.
That is not what I ask.
Still too early to say anything I'd be willing to stand behind. Found some clues. Got me wondering if your beloved Vivian's not a Bruxa.
A Bruxa? You mean a vampiress?
Not sure yet.
We've still some time before Vivian arrives. Let us drink.
Sorry, don't drink while I work.
Huh.
Your presence at this tourney is an affront to my honor. I demand satisfaction.
Head to the nearest brothel then.
Jeez.
Coward. Mounted combat in the main arena. I challenge you.
Fine.
Got business
Fine.
to finish here. We'll duel another day.
You cannot refuse another man's challenge. It is dishonorable. You would be excluded from the tourney. Then what will become of Vivian?
Coward.
Fine. Main arena. See you there.
Yeah, looks like I was gonna do it one way or the other, huh? Meant to do that to begin with.
Wash away the stain of your cowardice.
I accidentally clicked on the wrong one.
3, 2, 1.
Come on.
Man.
Ever fight a witcher?
Down you go, sir. Down you
This
go.
is unknown except to them. The gods have chosen to punish me with defeat. But do not think your cowardice will be forgotten.
Damn it. You still going on about that? Need to clear this up once and for all. Had to abandon your mother's camp back then because someone else needed my help. Badly. Couldn't refuse them. Didn't want to, in fact.
You mean to say you had a secret mission, set off to accomplish it, having vowed to tell no one of its nature, until you did?
Something like that. Minus the vow. And, I'd still rather not divulge the nature of my secret mission. Can you accept that as justification?
In agreeing to duel, you proved yourself a true knight. Thus, I accept your word as that of a man of honor.
Glad to hear it. Now I got work to do.
Y'all. I wonder how it would have changed if I instantly agreed instead of, you know, saying maybe another time just to have to do it anyway.
My heart swells to behold this beautiful celebration of valor and honor, and to witness you, who embody the chivalric virtues in your lives, strive for greatness. Yet, after a time of combat must come a time of peace and respite. Thus, I invite all who fought in the tourney to this feast held in your, and none other's, honor. And should any among you crave solitude, private tents await you nearby. The group melee shall take place on the morrow. Glory shall be within grasp for each and every one of you. The best among you shall have the honor to face our reigning champion, the famed Gregoire de Gourgon, victor of last year's tourney. Celebrate, make merry, revel as you will, yet be mindful of the
We're not allowed to
trials
see his face for now, for some reason or another. Boom, boom,
Follow
boom.
her. We shall meet in your tent before your last contest. You must help her.
Can't wait to take my vows. Then off to battle.
I don't think she appreciated,
I don't, scoundrel. Ever seeking lady
I don't think she appreciates me.
maniac.
No. I'm gonna have to go through the tent, aren't I? Yeah, alright.
Strange. Was sure I'd find her here. Vanished. Melted into thin air. And that bird. She a Bruxa? Flew off. Worth going after. Looks like the bird's leading me somewhere.
Where are you taking me, birdie? Why are you going through the water? Panther, added to my inventory. Sorry, birdie. Had something to deal with. Two somethings, apparently, if they keep coming at me. Trying to avoid the panthers. But apparently I can't avoid all of them.
Time to end this.
Come on. Busy here. Of course, they want me to fight every panther from here to Timbuktu just to follow this birdie. Ah, dang. Let me cross these bridges. Bridge after bridge after bridge.
Bird flew off over the hill. Might be quicker to pass through the cave.
You sure about that? Making me drink a swallow there. No, I was trying to pick up... Thank you. Oh. I saw some red down here. Alright. Thick foliage. Warble, warble. What do we have here? Yeah, that monster in that cave did a number on me. Doing some serious damage to me. Harpy?
Witcher.
Lady Vivian? Counted on me getting lost.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys, hopeless in the face of true danger. I was mistaken.
So you're not actually a Bruxa.
A what?
Suspicion I had that you might be a vampire. Certain details seemed to confirm it. Then I changed my mind. Anyway, unimportant. Hear you come to this clearing often.
This is where it all began. And as I was not able to evade you, save myself from you, then I want it done here. In this very spot. With no witnesses.
Want what done?
While you are a witcher. You were hired to kill me, were you not? Then do so, now. And do it quickly, I beg you. I shan't resist.
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
What?
Then what am I to your eyes?
Most likely you've been cursed. Don't know who by or why yet, but hope to find that out soon.
If you've no contract on my life, why take an interest at all? Did Guillaume put you up to it? Is that why?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it, willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak, too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter. Take your pick.
You shall not turn on me. Use what I say against me. You shall not tell anyone.
Eh.
I will be discreet. I swear this on the Heron.
You mock me.
No, it's just... You want reassurances. Too many. If you want my help, you've got to trust me. Won't peep a word to anyone. Unless I decide someone needs to be let in on your secret.
So be it. I shall tell you what my mama once told me. When she was with child, expecting me, she and my father spent much time together near the wood, here in this clearing. Mama loved to listen to the orioles sing. She would stroke her belly and say, "My daughter should be as beautiful as that bird. Such is my wish." But a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. One day it appeared before them to say the whole wood belonged to it, and they had dared to delight in something that was not theirs. It demanded payment, and when my parents said that they had nothing, it claimed their unborn daughter as its own.
Parents ever describe the creature?
They called it a nymph born of the deep woods, with no mother or father. But I was too young, too distraught by the curse's onset to ask after details.
What happened after that?
Nothing at first. I came into the world a perfectly normal child, and my parents forgot that day's events. But 15 summers into my life, the curse began to show. Initially only when the moon was full, but now it's advanced so that even in daytime I must use magic ointment to mask its symptoms, to look normal. Thus I thought someone had discovered my secret, then hired you to kill me. In fact, I was resigned to death in coming here. Perhaps death would be preferable to my complete and permanent transformation, for I fear that is what lies in store.
ointment you use includes a potent magic ingredient. You don't have the immunity mages have. Use heavy doses, or normal doses too long, and it could be dangerous to you.
I sensed this. The very reason I knew I would have to give it up in the end, and bid my human form a final farewell.
The curse. It could be reversible. Once ran into a baron transformed into a cormorant, ostensibly for good. Managed to cure him completely.
And you truly think you could do something like this for me?
Can't guarantee a thing. Tough case, yours. You were cursed before birth. That alone complicates things. Also, you claim the curse is increasing its hold. Symptoms are progressing. Could try transferring the curse onto someone else.
What? Out of the question. I shall not allow it to ruin an innocent's life. Is this the only method you know?
Only one that's completely safe.
So there is another.
Pretty quick to reject help. Why is that? The curse once transferred would probably have a weaker hold on the new host. Lots weaker.
I do not even wish to hear of it.
All right, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an Oriole egg. Should release the curse's grip permanently. Gotta warn you, though. Could have serious consequences.
Consequences? What kind?
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Ritual involved transferring it to an as-yet unhatched chick. You'd be free. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an Oriole.
7 years. I understand. Alas, every rose has its thorn, and there are no happy endings. Yet truth be told, I never thought I would get one. I came here prepared to die, yet you wish to give me 7 years of life. Real life, free life. This is no dilemma. I agree. Wholeheartedly.
I see why. I understand. Don't have to decide just yet. Think it through.
I will. They must miss me at the tourney grounds by now. Shall we? Return.
Let's. But are you gonna...
Yes. I cannot appear there all in feathers. Pardon me for a moment.
Vom vom. Vom vom. So you're gonna molt? She didn't bring any clothes with her, did she?
It will.
No. But I discovered the water of this pool helps. Its effects are brief, but I can always be sure of them.
Interesting.
Okay, so she did bring a change of clothes. Okay. Or she may have a set over there for in case she needs to change for a bit.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Speak, man. Can you not see I'm out of my mind with worry? What ails her?
She asked me not to talk about it.
But I want only the best for her. Perhaps I shall be able to help or, I don't know, console her at the least.
Vivian gave me the details of her situation, but she did so in confidence. Promised I wouldn't tell anyone.
But I'm not just anyone. Why, I would do anything for her. I was the one to ask you to help her. You cannot shut me out now.
I'm sorry. Look, in time Vivian will come to understand what she owes you. I'm sure of it. But until then, you gotta understand the whole world doesn't revolve around you.
How dare you lecture me? This is not the aid I sought. And to think I gave up my spot in the tourney to you, I regret it now. Do you even intend to compete to the end? Or now that you've bound Vivian to your terms, you no longer see the need?
I don't back out of anything. I'll take part in the last skirmish. Besides, Vivian will be busy till the tourney's end.
Indeed. In that case, you must meet the other knights of your team. They await near the arena's entrance by the training ground.
Got it. Thanks.
I wonder how he would have reacted if I told him she's got a she's cursed. But then I wonder how she would react if the fact that I informed him of that she was cursed.
That means you shall do as I say for the duration of the fight. Is this clear? Palmer and Alonful will lead the opposing team. With this skirmish, we commemorate the Battle of Fox Hollow of 1218, when a hands of southern outlaws led by Haller the Brown attacked Tucson only to be driven off by brave knights, thus setting a precedent. Since that day, knights errant have guarded the duchy's borders. Palmerin drew the short straw, so his team shall play the barbarian Haller's men. Any questions?
None.
I doubt you'll do us any good. You know nothing of knightly combat as a witcher. Try at least to stay out of our way.
It is time, gentlemen. Take your weapons and proceed to the arena. A cheer for the knights, the ladies.
Barbarian fight is a barbarian fight, right?
The team shall cross swords. 2 rifle crews, 2 coteries shall fight full tilt till one drops to its knees. Who virtue ignores or lance blows unclean shall forever be branded as shameful, obscene. While the knights prepare, let me say I'm elated to behold such a crowd on edge, breath-baited. Whoever here wins the past champion shall face. All others must leave, heads bowed in disgrace.
Shing! And I put it away. Pull it out, just put it away again.
Let us begin! Kraut, Risarakas! Blood, sweat, and tears shall soon follow in buckets.
Not your lucky day.
No remorse! No! Hold together! You shall be harrowed by the sword! My sword!
Oh, dang it.
I shall lead you like a stuck pig. The Duchess is usually very kind.
Oh.
World's never seen a fight quite so glorious. For showing such verve, each knight was victorious.
I hit one. I think I hit one of my own allies in the middle of that fight.
But one champion may reign. Today, he is the one. Praised be his name. He felt a whole host, slew the most. To Geralt of Rivia, who the strength of lions boasts. He sailed through all trials, each test he passed with ease. But now awaits the last. Will it bring him to his knees? For Gregoire de Gorgon, who on this ground's last won, shall spar him for the title, and the day is done. To the tired remainder, we salute your endeavors. Return to your wives, your loves, your whomevers.
Boom, ba ba boom.
It is time. Step into the arena. Should you suffer grievous harm during combat, have you any last wishes? Any missives you wish passed to your loved ones?
Thanks, I'm fine.
The Witcher of Rivia, Geralt his name. Though aged be his visage, do not disdain. His locks true are white, but he was born to fight. Now entering the grounds, a titan of infamy, Gregoire de Gorgon, victor of last his tourney.
I wish both combatants good fortune and fame.
Pacing the grounds, the Titans locked stairs, ferocious and
Oh.
sly as wolves hunting hares. Mesdames et messieurs, our victor, our champion.
Apparently, I'm not allowed to
And silent, Gregoire de Gorgon.
parry.
Not good.
Hip, hip, hooray! Hooray!
And now a few words from our sponsor. For strong bones and teeth, drink to bow. A wine for your table, a wine for your soul.
Kicking me.
Geralt of Rivia!
A night
This
to remember.
is champion! A sight to behold! He defeated Gregoire de Gorgon! Hail Geralt! Herald! Herald! Herald!
Like anyone heard that echo except for you.
As patron of this grand tourney, I've the honor to decorate our grand champion. His vow he made upon the Heron, doubtless the gravity of his knightly pledge upon the noble fowl, carried him to this splendid victory. He showed great courage, great strength, great composure. He fought nobly with honor, and thus rightfully deserves the title of this year's Champion of the Arena!
Amazed I won the race one.
Not now. We shall meet later in my tent. I've duties to attend to, as do you. Folk regard you. The least you should do is wave.
Doing the knight salute there, or whatever it's called, eh?
Greetings, my lady. Have you decided?
I have. I stand by all I have said. I wish to endanger no one, and thus choose the method involving an egg. If it's to be the egg of an oriole, I know where to find one. There is a nest in my clearing. Might you explain the nature of the ritual? Its exact course?
Sure, but seems your tent's grown ears. Show yourself, Guillaume. Can hear you breathing, and I know damn well it's you.
Why are you here, sir? This is a private audience. Geralt, what is the meaning of this? Is this some scheme you've hatched unbeknownst to me?
Guillaume's no foe. Though there's little honor in meddling, he meant well, means well. You guessed correctly. He was the one to hire me, but only because he wanted to help you.
My lady, I live to serve you. Whatsoever you require, you need but beckon. I am yours to command.
Are you quite finished? Is that all you wish to say?
I suppose so.
So you shall do what I command, sir. Very well, then. Listen carefully. Leave this tent, turn towards the duchy's northern marches, and run. Run until the tourney grounds are no longer within sight. Return only once you've cooled off. Then leave me be forevermore. Understood?
My lady, but your troubles. I only wish the Witcher see.
Out now! You assured me I could trust you.
I kept your secret. Didn't tell him anything he didn't already know.
I understand he hired you, so you had to report to him. But this is not his affair, Geralt. This is my life.
Absolutely sure you did the right thing? Not too hasty rejecting his help? Can't conduct the ritual using your reflection without him. Needed someone who'd willingly assume the curse in your stead.
And you thought I would agree to this? No, Geralt. When we spoke in the meadow, you told me of a ritual which required no lusty knights to aid us. This is the method I wish to pursue.
Need to find an egg, preferably an Oriole's. Ritual itself isn't complicated, but like I said before, there'll be a side effect. Still sure you want to go through with it?
Yes. I saw a nest in the clearing where we spoke. But before we go, tell me, what will become of the chick?
We'll have to break the egg. Like you said, not everyone gets a happy ending.
And for a dream to come true, there must be sacrifices. Very well. Let us go.
The Boydie in the background.
This is the place. Oh no! A panther's ghost at the nest!
Stand back. I'll take care of this. Eggs fell in a moss patch. They're fine except for one. It's cracked.
Will it do?
Think so.
Now what must I do?
Okay. Just confirm.
Just to be sure, gonna ask one last time. Positive you want to do this? If we succeed, the changes will be irreversible. You'll probably also only have 7 years left to live, at the most.
7 years free of the fear that someone might spy me at the wrong moment? Of the stigma of being a freak, a monster? 7 years of a life both true and unfettered. Yes, Geld. I'm certain I wish to do it.
Okay.
Right. You need to concentrate now. Repeat after me. Muna Gandrau, Muna Finerat.
Muna Gandrau, Muna Finerat. Muna Gandrau, Muna Finerat. Muana Gandrau, Muana Finerat.
Ow.
Damn it.
Geralt, look! Look! Oh, gods! I shall be able to attend balls. I shall travel to Oxenford, to Novigrad even. Thank you, Witcher.
Ought to thank Guillaume. He's the one hired me. To help you.
Yes, I'm grateful to him as well, immensely. Will you tell him so for me?
Should tell him yourself, don't you think?
Perhaps I should, but I would prefer not to. Convey my gratitude to him in my stead. Please, be so kind.
Sure, I'll tell him. Farewell, Vivian.
Boom, boom, boom. All right, Sir Knight. Oh, also, don't want to let this go to waste. you. Come on, Roach. Let's go for a ride. Gotta inform somebody. Whoa.
Go.
Right, can't gallop across these narrow bridges. So many of these little bridges. Attack the board just to hopefully stun it long enough so I can get away. Oh, come on. They're gonna go cross country. It's simpler if you just let me follow the road. But nay.
The gods have sent the beast as punishment for our sins. We have ceased to suffer.
There we go. Hey there, Johnny. How are you doing today? Welcome on in.
I pledge
It's a
my
good
love
thing
to
you've
win
come.
the tourney with your name on my lips.
But what if another knight proves victorious?
Geralt, what of Vivian?
Glad you're doing
Managed to
well.
lift her
I'm doing
curse.
all right.
Truly? So all will be well. Her troubles are done?
Asked me to give you a message. Said she's grateful. Thanks to you, she can live a normal life.
Good. But how does she fare?
She's happy.
Vivian chose what suited her best. She's completely free now. And happy, I think.
Without me.
You helped her. But that doesn't mean she owes you her love. Got this bard friend, philosopher too, I guess, amateur. He'd say, if you love somebody, set them free.
Do you know what, Geralt? You earned your reward, so take it. But keep your advice to yourself. Adieu.
Yep. Yeah. He does him.
Congratulations on your victory in the
Well,
tourney.
I got
Sir
paid.
Geralt of-
So, all's well that ends well, right? Even if it doesn't end well for them. Alright, so I think might want to work on some of these side quests. Of course, I've only got one side quest here in Tucson. So let's work on that one next, shall we?
A smashing place we have.
All right, Roach, let's get going, shall we? Oh, pardon me, coming through.
Long live the champion. I could use one.
Yeah.
Water from the well.
I am the champion. I am the champion. Yeah, I was debating between, you know, the first or second choice there, talking to the guy. He's like, she won't have long to live, or don't know how long she's got to live, compared to, I think she's happy. Oh.
Slower.
Okay. So I have a stash over here.
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basil Fauti. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corfu Bianco.
All
Previously
right.
served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands.
Yeah.
Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cutpurse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated,
wow.
not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Don't you usually lose your taste when you lose your smell? So I guess in a sense, losing his smell, sense of smell followed by his sense of taste is an apt description, I suppose.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
Still in my nightly errand.
Your estate in all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great-aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to major domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
To do before it gets dark.
That's pretty nice, eh?
The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
Diddly snips! My back aches something horrid!
Looks like when I finished the ritual, I had rested because my swallow is full. Even though I was down to like 2 left, I'm up to 5. Not that you can see with my head in the way, but yeah, 5.
I've a daughter, you know. She's fit to wed. Oh, so fit.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
Unless my medication disallows me to, eh?
Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
Wow. That is funny. Attempt to commit suicide by jumping in the well, not realizing the well is filled with wine.
A garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation.
All right.
Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Basil. Basil? Basil is a plant or an herb. Aw.
To dusk's last light, then give my wife a good long night.
Be changing out of this suit here shortly. And take a look at that new sword that I got awarded for my first place victory.
Served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
Cellar?
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
I was gonna say, this looks like the where I fought the vampire. It's a lot more messy in this courtyard too. Didn't realize this was that place until I came up till I was crossing the courtyard there.
but one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
Open sesame.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corfo Bianco is a beautiful estate.
Don't I already have a painting or two?
Time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to
Or did it?
invest a
Or were
small
those
sum towards
paintings I had, I sold them?
Consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
Okay.
Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Almost decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
As much as I'd like to have this house worked on, I think the grounds would be a better starting
Got
place.
Spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more useful.
Oh, yes. We certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
Yeah.
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompali once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Okay.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive. Will you be
All right.
needing anything else, sir?
Sure, the grindstone as well.
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow. Will you be needing...
Two different ways of saying tomorrow. Might as well see what housework we can get.
Thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompeli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
Okay. I'm gonna have to save up for that one.
Need to think it over some.
I understand, of course. As the venerable Lady Eve Knibley...
I had like 7,000, or apparently just under 7,000. Spent 2,000, which meant I was just under 5,000 left. All right.
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
Okay, so first things first, inventory. Let's go ahead and take a look at this Geralt of Rivia's sword. Geralt of Rivia's crossbow. 16 to 20. Yeah, that's an improvement to the one I was using. Let's see. Viper. Yes, turns out, I did some research after last session. Turns out the Viper Viper sword I was looking for, since the one I've got is steel, the Viper Venomous Steel, I had to fight the Man in Mirrors, and since I did not do that, I'm forever short. I'm never gonna have the Viper Venomous silver sword, which is gonna be a shame. Okay, steel sword though. No, and steel sword, or a silver sword. Yes, there we go. So go ahead and get the Griffin set and back in there. And I also got a saddle, right? 90 stamina, but the one I've currently got is 100 stamina. No, it's 90, 85. So this is actually better. Okay. The steel sword. I'd love to equip this, but at the same time, I suppose I can go ahead and equip it. Alright, I'll do it. Could really use the Grand-Master crafted armor sets. I do love this look of the Viper set. But I'm probably going to have to go back to the Griffin if I can get it master crafted. Or, not master, but Grandmaster crafted. Anyway, where is my chest? Is it upstairs? No, it's in the master bedroom. Of course it is. Alright, let's go ahead and... Sir Geralt of Ravia armor. Da, da, da. Did I put the ones I wanted in there? This is a captain's trousers. And it's knight's boots and knight's gauntlets. It's probably supposed to have been the knight's trousers, so I'll go ahead and keep the trousers and sell this one. Okay. Alright. I think that's good. Wait a minute. Can I actually store my books in here, or... Huh. That's interesting. Be nice if I can store them. Oh, so I do have a painting on me. Drawing out the crib. I think that was when I was facing that godling in that haunted house. And the godling was making the house seem as though it was haunted, when in fact it was not. But informed the owner that it was haunted, just so the godling can stay in there. But yeah, so this is just another way for me to actually look at my stuff, huh? It's a shame I can't throw my stuff in there. Okay. Do I have 2 levels on me, or... No. Okay, I want more levels so I can unlock, you know, things. Fortunately, I need 2 more ability points first. And 3 more greater red mutagens. Or 2 more ability points and 2 more greater green mutagens. I think I've currently got this one active right now. So. But yeah, I think if I unlock 1 more, it'll unlock another one. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I need 3 more. 6, 7, and 8. And then 9, 10, 11. 11? 12. 12, I need 12 to max it out. Okay. So, no leveling up until I get 3 skill points. And I guess that's gonna have to wait. to finish. So I guess the only thing for me to do is resume main story, eh? That is one big sword. Hold on a moment. I might as well throw a couple of these in there. Don't need the bleeding one. But let's see. Burn. Let's go ahead and do that one. Let's do armor pierce. And attack power. Okay. I think that'll work. Donka. So, off we go.
I liked you from the start. Every Witcher I've known has been a swell lad.
Good. Good to know. So, I got a bit of a trek, so probably be better if I can make my way over here to the signpost.
Even a horse drops if you ride it at a constant gallop.
And we can fast travel down to here and go to the cemetery. I think I had to find another way into the crypt since the front door is locked. But yeah, since this is locked, I can't enter it. Looks like there's a way in right here. Kick him more.
Wars. Victuals are plenty around here.
What now, piece of filth?
Any more? Okay, it looks like that was the last one. More green. Okay,
Some stench.
did I get them all? No. There we go. I got them all. At least over here. I don't know if there's more elsewhere. They want me to go that way, so I'm gonna check over here first, eh?
Someone placed an illusion here.
Well,
Interesting.
huh. I wonder if I should take that. Well, I'll loot this. I'll come back to you later. A Knight's Oath. Alright, I'm gonna come back to you later. Knock, knock! Even calling.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliche can you get?
Right.
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
I need to find where a Grandmaster is.
By the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
I thought you already knew his sense of smell. Or his already knew his smell if you knew who he was. Unless you were just
It's
confirming.
Dettlar's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
Okay.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Dettlar. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlar was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlar's hideout.
Can't you just summon Dettlar? You're both hired vampires, there's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Dettlar. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Okay, brew the concoction then.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Dettlar's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands. The closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were culled to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
And the hand twitches. What'd I tell you? Of course it's gonna twitch. Yeah. Ah. Caw.
What was that?
A raven?
Cemetery is kind
Rather a
of
common sight at this latitude.
unusually
Very
messy.
Intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned, him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Fine.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Guess you missed my point, Regis. I was glad to hear it's not the hooch, because I don't want to talk about what I don't want to talk about.
Oh, I understood you far better than you think. Allow me to reveal a secret. My mandrake distillate possesses no particular tongue-loosening powers. Those who drink it and talk simply have burdens they wish to lift off their shoulders. The hooch is but a convenient excuse, a cover that justifies their sudden candidness to themselves.
All right, you first. Any burdens you want to unload? Vampires lead highly interesting lives. Bet you've got some good secrets.
Anything in particular interest you?
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, at first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand nor move on my own. Detlef bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back. Defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Ooh. Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now. Gotta ask you the big question. One everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well-founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Detlef, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
Got a new life, new body. That give you a new start, blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Detloff recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
For a bit, but Triss helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with the living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
All right, let's ask him.
Give you one question.
Since he's given me answers, might as well let him answer.
One as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
See, Regis. Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer, to find out if I like being a witcher. Just refuse to ask directly, as always. I like being on the path. Like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast. Yeah, not something I think about much, but I like being a witcher.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
Bum, bum, bum. Don't know if I can get used to that large, the sword. Geralt's sword. Might have to go back to the, Griffin swords.
Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Far as I know, none. Now what you got for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the white survived entirely unmolested.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something.
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the whites' saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered in spoons.
Spoons?
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Well, I guess it's time to visit it, huh?
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Okay. White. Spotted white bestiary. All right. While I'm thinking about it, bestiary. Cereal. Spotted white. It's not in here? Weird. Suprexa. Caretaker, that was a weird one. Oh, right. That was the giant. The knight that was cursed. Necrophage, maybe? Yeah, there it is. Alright, so Igni and Irden. Gotcha. Gotcha. Currently have Igni. Alright, let's find this thing, shall we? Yep. It's not too far away, but it's quicker to ride horse than try to get there on foot. Probably could have looked up a couple of fast travel points.
What's that about?
Actually, you know what? I'll come back to you.
Let's go.
Ah.
Come on now.
You know what? No, I'm gonna do it now. That white can wait for a minute or 10.
Bandages.
I hit the wrong button.
The dressings.
Bandages, where did I put them?
Forget it. Bandages won't do him any good.
What? Oh, but he breathed still a moment ago.
Mm-hmm. Breathed his last then. Bled to death. Legs broken. Femoral arteries ruptured. Wound like that, you're dead in minutes.
Gods.
What happened here exactly?
I was rolling through, fully loaded, when I heard screams. This one crawled towards the road, then drooped to the ground, lost consciousness. I jumped down to help him, dress his wounds. Then you appeared.
Pretty admirable stopping to help a stranger.
Truthfully, when I saw him, I considered it might be an ambush. The thought entered my mind, I near decided to crack the whip. But to abandon a man in need? It's simply not the decent thing to do.
Decent enough in many other places, believe me. Before you go on, clean your hands thoroughly and burn your shirt. Might also want to rub some thyme on your body to be sure. Smell of blood might attract ghouls otherwise.
Who might you be, precisely?
A witcher.
Oh. Do you expect some beast might have killed him?
See what we have here. Legs broken, but cause of death's the wound. Small but deep, edges unfrayed. Either a thrust weapon or a thick claw. Maybe a wyvern's. Tough to say, and... breastplate's unusual. Dented. It's got a patina.
An antiquity, I believe. I deal in these things, so... what's puzzling is... why did he don it?
Not likely to learn that from him. Now to figure out where he came from. From that house, I'm assuming, but need to investigate. Got some work to do. So long.
Wait, I will come with you.
Why?
Gotta be kidding. This isn't a garden romp. Whatever killed him's damn dangerous
And it might still prowl the area, so if it's all the same, I'd prefer to accompany you.
So be it. But stay close, keep it down, and don't touch a thing.
I think it's an ambush or something, huh?
Trail leads to the house on the hill.
Or not an ambush,
Silent as a grave.
Someone using... Maybe he's like an ambusher. Stealth, hides as a nobody, follows you into a private area, take you out.
His legs. Fell while climbing over the wall.
I don't know.
To leave the property probably, after he didn't manage to open the gate.
Nope. It was just speculation.
Damn it.
There's a lot of dead over here.
Good gods.
Armor's table is now available.
Servant,
Sweet.
Stabbed to death. Over a dozen blows with a sharp object. Some post-mortem.
I cannot believe this is the work of a man. It was a monster, to be sure.
Silver tableware. Elven engravings. Torso punctured with great force. Blow pierced hardened steel. Man on the high road. Breastplate was identical. Throats massacred. One mighty blow. Shield along sides old and dented. Sword ceremonial.
I take it you got your internet back, sir? When did it come back online? Saturday? Sunday?
Ceremonial bowls. For little sacrifices?
Of what? Please, do not say humans.
Yes, the power. What did I say? I said something different, didn't I?
Burn marks. Something catch fire. Explode. Strong stench.
Strong stench. Saturday, 30300. Ooh. Glad you had it for most of the weekend then.
Fled, then dropped to the ground to douse the flames. Didn't
And went out
manage,
2 more times after? Oh, man.
Might have been another luckier soul managed to flee.
I tell you, it stayed up after that, though. Hopefully it doesn't go out again on you. Knock, knock.
Perhaps there's no one inside after.
I know you're in
So
there.
far, yeah.
Everything's loud and clear. Open up. We mean you no harm.
They remain there?
You're dirty. You need a bath, sir.
Listen, I'm a witcher. I'm here to help you. But if that's gonna happen, you gotta answer some questions first. Who are you exactly?
Durant Faucher Plamonton de Sepharan, Lord of these lands, and Chairman of the Society of Friends of the History of Tucson.
Okay.
We meet here annually to mark the anniversary of the Elfin homage. But something like this, by its first.
You mentioned them. Who do you mean?
Those, I don't know what they were, spirits. It all occurred of a sudden. We were staging a scene, the death of paying homage. There was a flash of light that blinded me completely. I heard cries, though saw nothing. Then felt my own robes were in flames. I broke and ran, threw off my doublet, leapt in here and it shut and locked the door behind me. They pounded on the door. I thought they would get through. I thought I was done for, but in the end, it grew calm.
So while reenacting a scene from the past, somehow, unintentionally, you summoned a specter, a Korgorath, or a tube, maybe.
What? What now?
Best thing? You gotta do it again, of course.
Are you mad? Would you have this thing kill us?
No, don't want it to kill anyone. Precisely why I gotta do my job. Summon it again, whatever it is, and tend to it once and for all. Durand, think I can reenact the pledge, the giving of homage, alone?
It was a great, momentous event. The surrender of Tucson's last elfin king. You will need at least 3 individuals.
You know what I'm gonna
He's gonna die, isn't he?
Need your help. But I'll understand if you turn me down. No objections? Good. Let's get to work. Start by clearing the corpses. Got some time. Won't start the reenactment before nightfall. Things of this sort are a lot more likely to work after dusk. One last thing, though. My pay. Don't work for free, you know.
Understood. Just keep the danger at bay, and I shall be generous. Through and through.
Good to know. Few hours later.
I will stand, or rather, sit in for King Ludovic, upon the elfin throne, while you, Witcher, will play the Enche ruler. We must don the costumes. All must be just right.
The Vethaf, the elven king, hosted Ludovic in his own palace upon his own throne, amidst the blinding glow of a plethora of torches.
Plethora of torches. So, need to ignite all these. There's 6 in total. So ignite it, not take the food, although the food would be nice.
Laid at Ludovic's feet a loaf of binnen and elfin bread, thus granting humans rule over seat-yielding lands.
Nice.
Filled the ornate ceremonial bowls with elven wine. Gwinoet, the sweetest blood of the land that had been torn from him. Long last, the elfin king grasped his sword and shield, thus symbolically passing command of his armies to humans.
That's sword and shield. I have to draw them, which means I have to equip them, right? Yeah. Dies. Remember, you can. Yes, yes, yes. Wasn't trying to die anything. I need to equip. Guess they're under quest items, right? Yes. Maybe come back over to quest items. Okay, and shield.
Elfin king, erect in his pride, drew his blade and dropped to his knees. Ludovic then spake.
I accept your allegiance and shall return in 1 year's time to...
Ah! Look! Look! The statues!
Impossible! God's mother!
Now. Ow! Oh, son of a... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was horrible. Attacked by half a dozen creatures at the same time, and they just walloped me. What is this source of magic?
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Ow! I'm trying to pull out the shield, and I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. That is stupid. Having all that magic just appearing out of thin air. It's no one's spent casting it. It's just appearing there. Wait, okay. Where is this shit coming from? That is bull. And I apparently don't have the shield equipped anymore, even though I had it equipped. It's no longer equipped. Ah, stupid. Can't block a fucking magic missile. Can't dodge that and hit these assholes at the same time. This is stupid. Oh, peak went loud. Sorry about that. I don't know why it's doing that. Let me drop my thing down a little. Stop it! Stupid. That man, and it's shooting. Why is it doing that? Don't tell me. You know, you're the only one I see casting magic. Stupid. So stupid. That magic out of thin air is bull. If someone's casting magic, it should be coming from them, not appearing in the middle of the alley or in the middle of the hallway. Can't do this. I'm already half dead. Or no, I'm not half dead. I'm all dead. Oh, she died. Sweet. That stupid caster casting fast as I am. Just Now that she's done for... God, that stupid magic shit. Still peeking. Maybe lower the game.
Sculptures. They
How
came
about that?
alive. By what witchcraft?
Dunno. Specialize in
hopefully,
killing monsters. Reviving them, not so much.
I may know what happened. The statues, you see, once stood in the palace of one Defethov. I acquired them a month past because perhaps I should start at the beginning.
Yeah, good idea.
This Defethov was to pay tribute to humans, producing statues of this sort each year. Yet he did so but once, for he perished in the massacre of non-humans at the foot of Mount Gorgon in the year 782. It's fortunate he did too, as Defethov had planned Ludovic's downfall, for he sculpted not statues, but columns that masqueraded as such, columns activated with words said in homage. Columns that would have turned the king and his bodyguards into so much colorful confetti.
Typical. Treachery embodied. Elves. Psheh.
You're no better. Elves were just defending their territory. You humans took it, but you still weren't sated. Had to cut the elves down, every last one.
You? What does that mean? You're a man as we are.
Yeah, in a way. Just ashamed to have to admit it sometimes.
Your words? They're wrong, Witcher. But I'll not let you leave empty-handed. Take this, reward.
Farewell.
Yeah, that magic stuff was baloney. It was like one person was casting it and it was like bam 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 bam. It's like, all right, that was just so messed up. Although I'm about to hit the next level. All right, Roach, let's get back on the road.
Faster.
You were having me go down this road. Now you want me to go back, or you want me to go down the other road? Anyway, we are... Foglet. You know what? I need you gone. Now, you're... Two of them? There were two of you. I wonder if there was any loot off those golems, huh? Oh well. Bit late now. Gonna run for a bit. Damn it! I should have equipped the moon bomb. Oh, you dropped dead. You bled out. Sweet. Let's go ahead and loot this poor sod. Smiggle Circus's notes. I've lost him, my dearest. Someone has stolen him, my darling. My treasure, my spoon. That creature from the Caraborta woods must have been it. All the help said the town's abuzz with the talk about missing spoons. For much time now, indeed, since this creature has stolen cutlery from all Beauclair and has not yet been caught by our valiant guard. It means it must be clever. tricky even, and anyone clever can be swayed by arguments, especially financial ones. So I asked my jeweler, Mathenberg, to make me a spoon out of pure gold, which I shall take to the Carborta woods to find that monster and propose a trade. A spoon of gold for my most precious spoon. Seriously? What spoon was so valuable that having a gold-plated one is worth less than the one you were looking for, eh? Okay. I hate the hair. I hate this. It tells me to go one way, and then it tells me to go another. Now it wants me to cross country. And this is why I don't want to go cross country, you measly roads thingies. Burgist. Ooh. There was a Burgist in a game I ran. Okay. So it's ding ding. Ran a Pathfinder game.
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm, a message, trying to tell me something.
Anyway, Pathfinder game. And one of the creatures they fight is a Burgist. It was great. So I think it was a greater Burgist that they were facing. I'd have to double check.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right. Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around. What a pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
So many spoons.
Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table.
Stained diary. For a few days now, I've been having dizzy spells. I've never experienced anything like this before. If it carries on, although I can't stand witchcraft and sorcery, I'll have to visit a herbalist. The dizziness has not gone away. Worst of all, it's been joined by pain so strong that at times I cannot see. I've been to the herbalist. A repulsive old crone looked at me like she had seen a monster. She gave me some cursed mixture that I have to drink twice a day. It's not helping at all. Today, like every day, I looked in the mirror and I was lost for words. I usually checked that I don't have any wrinkles or bags under my eyes. But today, there were no wrinkles, but I'd rather that there were. I have hair growing on my breasts. It's horrible. It's going to be because of those damned herbs. I went to the herbalist to smash her face in, but her chambers were empty. She must have known what would happen to me and legged it. My family is starting to suspect something, although I am cutting the hair back, which is growing back faster and faster. I've tried to put the idea out of my head, but I can't hold it back any longer. Maybe it wasn't the herbs that had led to this, but a curse placed upon me by an old beggar whom I had to chase off one time. I have to find out. I want to hire someone who can find the herbalist. I cannot think, and it is getting harder to write. Loneliness, no family. Eat. I want to eat. Not a good spoon. Empty spoons. Nothing. Eat. It hurts. Mirror. Lies. No. Ah!
Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant. Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe?
Spoons. More spoons in here.
No spoon you have shall sate you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. Spoon. Pretty ordinary.
Right.
Maybe a little old.
I wonder if a spork would work. Ah, spoon key.
Key. Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
They want me to read the spoon.
Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense. Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him. Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy. No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death.
Damn.
Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic.
Oh, I wonder if that was the spoon that guy was trying to get. Decaying letter. Dear Master Levasseur, I know you track outlaws for prey. I have an unusual assignment for you. No doubt you wonder why I have drawn you out here and why we cannot meet in person. You see, in my present situation, any kind of meeting is very risky. Not so much for me as for the person with whom I meet, where I am afflicted by a curse, or, as I hope, and why I have turned to you, the side effects of medicine given to me some time ago by a herbalist. Soon after I visited this herbalist, she disappeared without a trace. I desperately wish to understand my illness, so I wish to hire you to find her. When you do, learn as much from her as you can about the medicine she gave me. If my suffering is a result of her wickedness, then make her provide an antidote. I assure you I have ample wealth and will reward you with no small part of it in your services. If it turns out my suffering is not the fault of the herbalist, please let her go. I will then have to have a different task for you, because this shall mean I am afflicted by a terrible curse, which only the gods can cure. I believe it was cast upon me by a certain beggar who came by the manor while I was hosting a soiree for a few friends. If you cannot find the vagrant, I will pay you double. Sadly, no, if you can find that vagrant, I will pay you double. Sadly, all I remember of him is that he sold mirrors. I'm aware this is not much aid for your hunt, and I trust you in your considerable talents and wish you the best of luck. Marlene de Trestamara. Yep, the man in mirrors. This certifies the item upon for auction, an antique spoon key forged at the Christopherson and Sons workshop in 1210, belonging to Smiggle Circus, owner of the pheasantry. Okay. Ask the owner of the pheasantry about the mysterious spoon. Oh. It's downstairs. I'll probably check that out later. first, we need to ask somebody about a spoon. Oh, they are a ways away. Okay. Ow. Burgists. Anyway, I just came through here so I can get to this signpost. And I'd rather go through 1 than 3. Alright. So now we're here. We need to make our way over there. Awards for contracts, eh? A lot of contracts around here. I think tomorrow we're gonna roam around and try to, you know, do all these little side quests. I'll come to you later. Sorry. I got a curse I'm trying to take care of right now. Someone who can't eat anymore, from a spoon at least. They shouldn't be using a spoon anymore, then they should be using a, well, forks. Okay. Knock knock. Anybody home? Sorry for entering unannounced.
Eat, drink, and be merry. Thus spake the prophet Lebioda.
Oh, okay. So...
Wipe your boots before you take another step. Don't slurp your food. Don't eat with your hands. Don't pick your teeth with your knife.
What?
Oh, I'm just jesting. You, sir, clearly were not born in a barn. Welcome to the pheasantry. The best auberge in all the duchy.
You know what? Before I ask her about the okay, so I can buy foods. That's about it. Yep, definitely foods. Any good stuff? Nah, I got plenty of food. I got plenty of food. All right, lady.
Spoon like this. When you set a place, where's it go?
My, oh my. It seems rather a fanciful bouillon spoon. Or a key of some sort. There's a note here.
Yeah, note led me here. Any idea what the key might open?
Never seen it before. But you might search the cellars. The previous owner left all sorts of knickknacks there.
Thanks.
See you later.
Did you kiss our sweet shining sun?
There's a cupboard in the back. Smeagol Lewis Circus Cookbook. Book contains hundreds of recipes, but instead of the recipe for bequeathed rabbit on the last page, there are only a few chaotically written lines. Labira's weeping wounds. I've scoured dozens of elven manuscripts, and at last I found it. I know now what the spoon key I purchased at auction unlocks. It is nothing else but the key to the legendary studio of Ramses Gorthon, the elven priest of the goddess Danamebi, whose culinary masterpieces remain unmatched by even the best of our modern chefs. If I can find the ruins of this temple, said to be somewhere in the bequeathed forest, I'll find all of his legendary recipes, not to mention the other priceless treasures this Grand Master Chef must have kept in the kitchen, where he perfected his art. The rest of the page is covered with a large, greasy stain. Alright, thank you, lady. Okay, now I need to go 2,000 away, which means I need to go back to the signpost, so I don't have to run or ride all the way there. That's gonna take a minute. If I do. Yes, I'm Geralt of Rivia. But, like I said, I'm taking care of a curse right now. I'll have to hold. Okay, I can get as far as over here. Okay, it brought me halfway there. Better than nothing. Okay. Yeehaw. Riding, riding, riding. I wonder if I'm gonna run into any more signposts on the way there. I can just imagine that they wanted there. It's like Gordon Ramsay is in this game, man. And now you want me to go back. Well, too late. I'm already heading in this direction. Wanted me to go that way. You should have had me go that way to begin with. Oh, you son of a... They two-tapped me. That is not fair. It shouldn't be that powerful. I'm like level 40 something. They're 37. They shouldn't just two-tap me like that. See, 43. I'm 43 and they're 37. They should not be able to two-tap me like that. It's like I got up to that one, he punched me, and I'm lights out. I think he hit me with a rock first. I don't know if he actually hit me or his buddy, or I managed to avoid it. But he just one-tapped me. That's not fair. If I was level 1, I'd expect it. Level 20, I'd probably expect it. Level 40, no! I'm supposed to be stronger than that, you POSs. I don't know why it wants me to go back. It's like, it takes me up to a point, and then it's like, nope, you're gonna go back, you overshot. No, the arrow's not right there. It's beyond. You know what? Manual save. Okay. Sectoids. Spectres, Regis. Oh, you know what? Okay, so it's Axie and Earden are best against them. Okay. Here I am using Igni. Troll when all right. Makes sense. Makes sense. Rabid.
Stench.
One down. Ow. Nice try. Okay, guys. Troll hide, cave liver. Need a cockatrice. Was it cockatrice liver I needed? Oh, poor man. Brother, enough of this hesitation, this fretting, these feelings of guilt. Liam Coronata pays you practically nothing and you've got a family to feed. So do as I say. Load up a cart with barrels of that new spiced wine in the night. Quiet as a mouse, haul it away from the state, north, or head northwest, and when you cross the stream, you'll find men waiting for you. Give them the barrels. They must be desperate to get this wine because merely as down payment, they've handed me a pleasantly heavy pouch. Just be careful because a pair of those vile rock trolls hunt in the Bleasure Valley. How'd trolls end up there, you ask? They were imported for the journey for knights to battle for the crowd's amusement. Thing is, they fled the transport and began slaughtering their way across the land. P.S. Hide the share from the down payment I've sent because of if someone finds you with that kind of coin, they'll start asking questions and our business will end quicker than it began. P.P.S. My advice, bury it in a pile of dung. No one will look there. Wow. Pile dung. Okay, I'm gonna collect that here in a bit. Oops, pulled out the wrong sword. All right, inventory. How much damage have you taken? You're down to 47. I'll wait a bit. Hey, Roach.
Come on, Roach.
Running away from me? That's not right. Here's a signpost. Thank you very much.
Something's not right.
What, back there, Gerald? I didn't see anything back there. Oh, yeah. Figures. They could have had me take the left road, but no, they wanted me to take the right one just to look back. Okay. Guess I'm able to gallop across those bridges. Wolves! Dang it. Okay. Much better. Formula mutagen transmutator blue to green. So I can convert from blue to green, eh? What I could use is blue to red or green to red, or better yet, both. Okay. Mark the new entrance. They want me down there? Apparently so. That's death if I try to jump down there. Alright, let's circle around. I saw this road going up and saw the yellow circle there, and you know, they don't want you up. The entrance isn't up there, it's down here where you were at, man. Here we go. Unlocked. Mana spoons, where? Or mana mirrors. Oh! Recipe for Etel Brock pasta, honey spice cake recipe, crayfish boil recipe, ruby diamond silver spoon, gold mug, Dimitria, Grimliv, green to red. Hey, look at that, green to red. Oh, really? The top shelf and bottom shelf separate. Okay. What in the heck was that? Oh. Ow. Ah. You were a horrible, horrible, horrible creature. Sheesh. Okay. Thank you for your patronage. Think you weren't fighting me over here next to Roach. Roach would have been scared. I wonder if I should go down the road a little bit. I think I will. Just a little bit. Okay. Just hoping for a sign.
Let's go. Go.
You've reached the edge of the world. None but devils play past here. Yeah, I'm turning around, you miserable game. Or whoever coded it. It's like, I turned around, man. It's like, oh, nope, you're still heading out, right? Let me open up the map and force you to go somewhere else. Kind of hard for me to, you know, go back into the game zone if you keep pausing the game on me and pulling up the map. You should put a buffer there, you know? Have the signs, you know, going up saying go too much further past here and you're gonna be reset. And hold on a moment. I know there's crossroads up there. Let's go ahead and go left. Maybe we can find another signpost over here, eh? Anyway, have a buffer there letting you know you're about to head out of bounds. Gives you time to turn around, and instead of instantly going, you're out of bounds, opens up the menu. Yeah. Or opens up the map. Hey, where do you want to go? It's not what I wanted, man. roadkill.
Come on, Roach.
You gonna paint the roadkill?
Appearances deceive, Witcher.
Yeah. Glad you know I'm a witcher.
Faster.
Okay.
You drunk? A day like all others. I think I'm coming down with a fever. I've a daughter, you know.
I was hoping to find another signpost, but nope. Got diddly squat. So I guess I'm just gonna ride my horse all the way back. I could have, yes, I could have taken the other path. You know, to the known signpost, but meh. Pardon me, come through. Make way.
Hello there. Come here.
I'll come back later.
Drink! Give me a drink!
Maybe I'll come back later.
The White Wolf himself.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. Something I should look for is blacksmith, huh? There's the tourney grounds. That's my home. Not far from the tourney grounds. So, blacksmith over here.
Now, where'd you get them?
So, I'm gonna make a quick hop over there. Repair my gear. Back over here. Ba ba ba.
I lent you coin for wine.
Blacksmith should be over here, right? They're up, huh?
Come on, good folk, come.
So how do I go up? Do I go in and up?
What is they call you? Gervant.
Okay. Blacksmith. Are you here?
The best steel in all of Tucson. Take a gander.
If you say so.
Show me what you have.
So, let's go ahead and sell you. Sell you. You're feline, so I'm going to keep you. I should have deposited all those. Okay, thank you. Hey, I have 5,000 again. Sweet. Master's weapon repair kit. Diagram for a master's weapon repair kit. Crafting diagram. Not that I need it. Alright. Repairs. Thank you. Alright. Bye.
Farewell.
No, see you later.
I don't know. I might not want to come back here. Yeah. Okay, so yes.
Night, laugh, and wine console no half-hearted. At least the weapon.
Okay, now let's go back. It's over here. Maybe not fight those 4, assuming they're all 4 Burgists. Yeah. Okay, time to investigate with my Witcher's senses. Again, let's go downstairs now.
Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Table's set. White who lives here is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse. And it's been trying desperately to lift it. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands. And their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
Oh, here's a spot. This little cupboard. Now to meditate. Sometime later. A spoon of a crown of yeah, it's a crown of spoons. All right. I'll try to lift it. Hopefully I can get the glands somehow. Dancing happily.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it.
Can you do me a favor?
You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest. Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you.
Oh man.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
You know the answer to this, don't you?
Been been searching for the right spoon for years, right? But curses can be tricky. The key to this one just might be that you can't eat with your own spoon. That's why we've swapped.
You.
This isn't right. I missed something? Listen, gonna stand up real slow. Gotta search the house again. Sit tight, I'll be right back. Calm down. Damn it, didn't work. Ate that vile stuff for nothing. Got the brew for Regis at least. Can't do anything for the white though, except cut it down.
Really? Aww.
I'll have to kill the white in its own junk heap.
I was hoping to cure him. That's a lot of spoons. To cure is no spoon. Yeah, I should have figured as much. Well, if she kills me, then I can try it again, huh? Maybe? Wow. I don't think she's gonna beat me though. You know what? Maybe I should let her beat me? Oh, right. I got that active right now. Even though I have that active, they still one-shot me earlier. It's weird. What they do? Two-shot me? You know, like, hit me once, I lost my first life, or you know, health bar, and they hit me again, and I lost my second. Just like that, dying instantly. Oh. Probably could just reload it, huh? And I die. Hopefully it saves before this feeding and not before the fight.
Seems I'll have to kill the white.
Oh, yeah. It is. After, yeah. Alright. Reload. Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Hopefully this was before that. Maybe.
Damn it. Didn't work. Ate that vile stuff for nothing.
No, before that. Alright. At least I don't have to listen to that cutscene over and over again, you know, like previously, you know.
Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
Hopefully I can still get the saliva by doing the right thing to cure him. Let me skip this. Vom vom. All right, let's skip that.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
Ugh.
Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
The cage of who?
Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Yep. Hopefully I got the saliva, man. No way I'm gonna get the glands. That's for sure. Where'd you go? Trying to track something here. Don't need you guys getting in my way. Marlene.
Shh, easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
You did eat this nasty concoction, though.
I'll take you someplace safe.
Sometime later, Corvo Bianco.
So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, He swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her, and as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Let me tell you the story.
It's all over. That's what matters. Let's now focus on taking care of Marlena.
Naturally. I shall see to it.
I have the 5,000 now. I could see about getting the house renovations. Let's do it.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a
Yes.
general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects.
I can display my weapons and armor.
Residents positively sparkle afterwards. But we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
There you go.
Take your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state.
Good to know.
Is there anything else you require, sir?
Whoa.
Know what? Changed my mind. Not in the mood to talk about redecoration today. But I wanted to ask you something else.
I shall be glad to answer your every question.
But I should be done with all the decorations, right? All right.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
Level 40. Hey, I have 3 ability points. Sweet. I needed those. Should I go green or do I have enough red to make let's go to alchemy. I do have the transmutation stuff. So I could try to... Oh, I'm missing winter cherry though. I need more rubido. Which means I'm... Oh man. Alright. I guess I'm not getting the red. Because they don't want to give me the red. I just needed what? 1 greater green, right? I think I only needed 1 greater green. Nope, I needed 2. Ah. That's a bit, oh, how do I put it? Disorienting when it does that. When I exit out of that screen, it's like, boom, every time. It's like, and it's quite loud. You know what, let's do 1 more. There we go. Met. Okay. So I want to get that, but I just can't afford it right now. Each point of toxicity increases damage dealt by sword and sign intensity by 0.75% to a maximum of 75%. This is going to require 5 ability points, 3 greater greens, and 2 greater reds. This one I've already got. This is going to need red and blue. This is going to need red and green. And this is going to need all three. And this is going to need all three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7, I believe. No, 1, 2, 3. No, I got 6. If I can unlock this, then it would be 6. But I need more red. They don't want to give me red mutagens. Where's my room? Let me throw this in here. Let's throw Viper in. Throw Geralt in. Let's throw Feline in. Thinking I'm gonna keep the Griffin on me. Even though the Viper does more damage overall between any of my other blades. Yeah. Okay. Report back. So does that mean I didn't get the I guess that means I didn't get the stuff, did I? Let's get that. Let's get that. Down here's a signpost. Cats. What time is it? Yeah. Let's see if we can finish this up. Or get part of this done. Actually, you know what? I'll come back to this tomorrow. I want to try to get a couple of these small things done. Although I probably should just continue. Well, I'm tired of this person hollering every time I come through, so...
Come to me, please. My eyes were not deceived. Yet so far south. You, sir, of all folk in all your fame.
Mm-hmm. Me, south in all my fame.
Oh, I've heard so much. Why, when Master Dandelion tarried in Beauclair, not a day passed without him baying out a ballad in admiration of your deeds.
Yeah, unwelcome little habit of his. But, what can I do for you?
You see, my betrothed, Francois Le Goff, vowed in my honor to bring me the head of the horrid beast they call Gretore.
Couldn't have gotten you a bouquet, some sweets in a bag?
Witcher, sir, you jest. A love most true demands proof through heroic deeds dedicated to the heart's captor. But alas, Francois has been gone a fortnight. Thus I must plead with you to see what's become of him. Could you? Would you?
Alright, but if you really want this...
Rarely my want to turn down a damsel in distress. Even less so when there's a... prize involved.
Naturally. Why, you, sir, are no knight-errant, but a guildsman, an expert.
Yes.
How much would you need?
Well, if you really want to know, let's go 340.
Yes. That amount I am prepared to pay.
Okay.
Do my damnedest to get your fiancé back safe and sound. Just, mind telling me where to look for him?
I forget you come from afar and do not know our land. They say Gretore has its lair in the caves at the foot of the Gorgon Hills.
That close to the city? Telling me no bold souls have ventured out to defeat the beast?
Quite the contrary. Plenty have, but none's returned. My concern is well founded.
I see.
Yeah, this is what you demand of them.
Set off.
Is to go after this beast that no one can defeat. Yet you want them to bring their head to show their love. When you know they're not going to be able to make it back to you in one piece because they're going to die.
One false move and you will...
Just the way of the world, isn't it? He's to show him his true affection, that he really desires me. Go kill this impossible to kill beast. Okay. Running. Probably should have seen if I could have fast traveled, but oh well. I'm already on the run now.
Not even a draft horse.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in
Man. So I thought I was going out of town when I'm going up the town. Or am I doing something wrong here? Hold on a moment. Yes, okay. So yes, I'm doing the right direction. It's just so far out there. I have to go up, over, and down, apparently. Probably should have just grabbed the horse. Alright, well, there's a signpost right here. Let me take a look, see if there's any signposts closer. Nope, this is the closest. Gotcha.
I'm glad to see her illustrious grace summons such
You are the famed Geralt of
Yeah. Roach. You know what? You can stay there. You might as well graze. Since you didn't want to come to me. In fact, you went away. For some reason. Alright, Francois. Whatever became of you? Is he drunk?
Oh, you scared me half to death, Drifter. What do they call you? What's your crest? Speak.
Geralt of Rivia, crest of the bridge. Hail and well met. Francois Le Goff, I presume. Your betrothed sent me. See, you've been gone a while, so you've got her worried.
Well, indeed, for Grottore is a most fearsome beast. I must prepare properly for battle.
By napping outside the cave for a fortnight?
I have tarried a bit, true, but the delay is done. My word I gave, thus the beast shall die.
Wouldn't happen to need any help, would you?
I don't know. After all, I did swear a solemn oath to...
Deposit the beast's head at your beloved's feet. No mention of you killing it all by yourself, though.
All in all, I suppose you're right. We must fight side by side, then. For honor.
You better not die on me. Where are you? Oh. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do a manual save real quick. Seriously, I hope you don't die. Don't want to tell your betrothed that he died in battle. I went the wrong way, didn't I? I wonder if they would have met up.
Strange. No sign of Grottore.
Perhaps we should turn back? If there's no beast, there's no beast. Damn shame, but we tried.
Not so fast. Let's take a look around. Impressive. You'd think you were in a winter garden. Bones. Small skull. Fontanelle's not completely closed. An infant. About a year, maybe. Various sundries. Some tools. Grittori must have taken them from its victims.
Dong, dong, dong.
Filled with children's shoes. Doubt I've ever seen a collection this grotesque.
Oh my. Sure, make me go right up to it, eh?
Something on the other side. Can't hope to get through.
Oops. I burned the flowers.
This. Clear as day now. Spriggan. Gotta be. Seems to be off somewhere. Probably feeding. Need to lure it.
Spriggan, eh? Alright. Spriggan, where are you? Or did it go by its name? Yes, here we go. Gratora? A nasty rain caught me. Yeah, okay. And the Igni. Dimitrium bomb. Inventory. Unless I've already got the Dimitrium bomb on me? No, I don't think so. It's... Why do I have two of these? Well, I have a standard Dimitrium bomb and a superior. Why do I have... Not gonna question it. I've got it.
Thy will be done.
Impressive. You'd think you were in a winter garden.
Yeah. It looks like there's gold over here. Copper? Copper. There's more elsewhere. Good. Yep, I set one on fire. Just need to set the rest. Hey, Grigori, I presume?
Hold on. Not bad.
You are getting in my way. Okay, are you done? I think you're done. There you go, dude. Here's the head of the beast.
By my troth, the damned brute was sturdy. I'm grateful, Witcher. You aided me greatly.
Have to ask.
Why the challenge? Couldn't have gone after something less formidable? A werebub, for instance?
Why? For the beast must match in ferocity the very ardor of my affection, and...
You're blushing, Sir Knight.
Oh, it's my betrothed. The thing is, she champs at the bit to get married when we've not known one another but 2 years. So I vowed to slay Grottori. Thought it would buy me time to battle such a beast. Why, it could take months.
Mm-hmm. Especially at the rate you were going. High time you returned to Beauclair, brave knight.
Nay, oh, nay. The head of this beast is a trifle, wholly inadequate to express the love I harbor for my betrothed.
Maybe I should have let him die.
To honor her, I shall cut down another, more terrible beast.
Take my advice. Grab the damned head and cut the shit.
You're blind to my predicament. Once I return, I will have no recourse. She'll track me to the nearest shrine while...
Shut up and listen. Crests, scrap metal armor, swooning damsels. All that's nothing to do with hunting monsters, which is work. Damn hard, dangerous, and thankless work that you're just not cut out for. Want to prove your valor? Go back to your betrothed and be honest. Tell her you're not ready to marry.
You do not mince words, Master. In Tucson, one might demand satisfaction upon trampled ground for a lesser slight. Yet, there is truth in what you say, I cannot deny. I survived with my life by a hair. It is time I returned home.
Yes, you do that. Okay. Ow. Okay. Finally I went out. Sheesh. And I was trying to grab this. Leshen resin. Okay. I am curious as to what the head would have given me. You know, what bonus it would have given me, but I really don't need it. Formula brown armor dye. Gold. Okay. Yeah, I think both ways would have circled me around. Okay. Find copper. So much stuff around here. So many brave souls came in and perished. Okay. Guess that's it. Let's get out of here. Sir Brave Knight. Take it there's no, I don't remember seeing a signpost way over here. So I'm gonna have to go back the long way. All the way over the hill and to the town. It's time for me to get me pay.
Go.
Fine. Alright. Getting off. Weird. Looking through the glass, it looked like these guys had flaming hair. I knew it wasn't. It was just weird.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
Yeah. Down the hill. Could be riding my horse. Horse had trouble getting past the tree. So I decided to get off and run the rest of the way. Did they want me to go through here? Yes, they want me to go through there. Alright, Mrs. Damsel. He was distressed. I wonder how she is feeling now, eh?
Banquets and wine are rather suited. Sauce and dead bone.
Knights Dormant Squire? Okay.
Looking for diversion? Love, tears.
Hopefully she's still willing to pay me if he says he's not ready to marry yet. Nope, yep, she's not there anymore, so she's over here apparently. Or no, she was over here the entire time, not over back there.
Got good news, madam.
As do I. Francois has returned. We marry in a week's time.
Oh.
Nuptial teachings at the temple tomorrow. Dress fitting the next morn. Then a tour of the wedding venue. I have never been so happy.
Not sure that's such a... You know what? Congratulations.
Congratulations, I guess. Wish you happiness, both of you.
And good fortune to you on your path. Your reward, master.
Thank you.
And Godspeed.
Yep. Okay.
Stinky.
20 minutes. Wasn't there someone else over here who wanted to help? Or did that fail because of reasons? Nope. I don't have very many failed ones. That's interesting. Okay. Treasure hunt, though. Let's see about doing this real quick, shall we? 'Cause I don't think we can get much more of the story in 20 minutes. It's like, get over there. Ah, there it is. That there and that there. But yeah, I'll be working on those tomorrow. So, heading north. Roach. Ooh, yeah. Pardon me, coming through. I got a treasure to hunt.
That's it, Roach.
Find this stash in the manure pile. Right. This is gonna be nasty.
Turn steadily. My Camilek aches something fierce.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
Newer pile.
Sweat dripping down my bum furrow.
Okay. Why I no see dung heap? Oh, there it is.
Stench.
Coin doesn't stink. Alright. Guess that didn't take as long as I was expecting it to take. Wait 3 days. And the refurbishment of the house will be done. And then there's the main quest. Where, oh where, is there, you know what, I probably run over here really quick. I do want to know where a master blacksmith is. So I can maybe get some upgrades on my armor. Of course, I'd have to take a look to see what level the if I have the recipe at all for Grandmaster. And, oh, here I'm starting to follow the dots when I want to go to the green marker that I placed down. You haven't found him. Yeah, that's what I figured. And does he already, does the Grandmaster have the recipes, or do I have to hunt them down? You should have them? Alright.
Let's ride! The whole of us at once! Alive for alive.
Alive? For alive.
Mistake.
Slow now, let's not do anything rash.
Yeah? There you go. Should have met him. I should have met him already? Has the maps, okay. Trying to remember. I did find the guy with the mutagen, so I got the enhancements there. Guardsman trousers, unfinished report. As per your orders, Filbert, we joined Conrad Vade's expedition and truly dense foul, that one. Set out from Caravista, meaning to reach Lanexeter on his own, and best part is, wasn't going to do any trading along the way. Said he'd make a bet that some pals would, that he could reach his goal in less than 8 days. His wagon was chock full of supplies, along with an altogether weighty trunk of Nilfgaardian florins. Attached to the coach box, we drank and ate all night at the pheasantry on his coin. I've still got heartburn, didn't hesitate a moment before agreeing to let us join him on his journey. Our suggestion to pitch camp outside the city didn't raise the slightest suspicion. Near finished the job without even getting our hands dirty, but alas, Susan swung the hammer a bit too weakly. Skull didn't crack at once, and even though that Cretan was drunk as a lord, he howled bloody murder and spooked the horses. To make things worse, they were already harnessed, so they dragged the wagon straight into the lake. We're eager to get the blazes out here quickly as possible because this place is crawling with these bleeding knights errant and ducal guardsmen. But if out of spite the wagons got stuck in the mud, a large ink blot rendered the rest of the report illegible. Recipes. Right, there you go. So yeah. Went in the waters, eh? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so the wagon got down here and got itself stuck in the mud, eh? Are you another bandit? Pair of bandits?
Prepare your soul! Death comes for you! Grab the harlot's brute!
Pathetic.
Fumble dunks!
Go to big city, bottom left post. Try to dodge that. Okay, let me just finish this off. Cue horse blinders. Anything? Nope, nothing else. Oh, yeah. There we go. Quest complete. Thank you. Right, not left. Go to big city, bottom right. Okay. Let's take a look at the map real quick. So, big city. Bottom right. Somewhere around here? Yes. All right. Sweet. Now let's make our way to the signpost. Roach, if you'll help me hasten my travels, be much appreciated. You have their armor already on the map. Do I? Okay. Where's the signpost? I don't remember where the signpost is. To the right.
Move it.
Okay. There we go. Signpost. I already have the armor already on the map. What armor? Oh, the armorer? Grandmaster Smith. Hey. There's the Grandmaster Smith. That one. Yes. All right. Sweet. Thank you. Here I am. I have it on here already, and I completely missed it. I need a... Then the question is, how much is he gonna want? All right. Grand-Master.
The famed Gerald of Rivia, lover of witches and...
Oh, you have a mission for me, I see. Also... tournament. No.
To a Gwent tournament.
Not interested.
Take place at the Pheasantry, organized by a certain Count Monnier.
No, I should not have read that. Burn it. Burn it.
Greetings. A witcher from the School of the Wolf, here in Tucson. Greetings. I'm Lazar Lafargue.
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams for witcher armor of exceptional quality, Grand-Master level.
Heard of them. Never seen any, though. Thought they were lost.
Not quite. For I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to Tucson. Alas, they then perished, but I know where. I just need a partner to help me retrieve them.
If you know where to look, why not get them yourself?
No offense, but do I look like a rough-hewn adventurer? Besides, who would serve my clients while I romped about seeking them? No, I rather leave it to someone familiar with such matters. Bring me the diagrams, and from them I'll forge for you whatever you fancy.
Cool.
All these diagrams somehow wound up in Toussaint? How is that even possible?
Toussaint was once home to Tiensail, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of the world came to him to forge their plate, their mail.
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged a king's ransom for his work. Witches would take difficult, dangerous work to earn the coin to pay him. Some, alas, met with misfortune, and the diagrams they carried were left to rot with their earthly remains.
Got it. Find them, find the diagrams. But how can I know where to look for their remains?
As it happens, I learned my trade at Jensail's side. So I heard the stories of the missing witches firsthand. What he told me, well, that is what discouraged me from seeking the diagrams out myself. We must strike a deal. I shall tell you all I know. In return, once you found the diagrams, you will let me draft a copy.
Okay.
This elven master, how'd he end up taking a human for an apprentice?
My father forged armor. As a youngster, I helped him, then began forging my own pieces. Master Tiensail saw my work and offered to take me on as his apprentice. Only now, years on, do I realize the honor that was. Alas, my master perished in a massacre later, slain by racists. Though he taught me everything he knew, I did not manage to complete the guild's requirements for Grand-Master while he lived. I know I have no equal in the trade. Yet, until I complete Witcher armor of Grand-Master quality, I shall never be certain I've become my teacher's equal.
I see.
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each from a different school of the wolf, griffin, cat, bear, and manticore. Which should I start with?
Oh, you know what? Wolf.
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
His name was Aton. I remember him well. My master liked him, helped him find a safe, yet well.
The answer is yes.
A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived.
Agreed, Wolf. Agreed.
Gropia. They questioned my master about the elfin ruins at Termes. He warned them of the danger there and recommended they take Aton as an escort.
What kind of danger did he mean? Any idea?
Legend claims wraiths haunt the chambers beneath Termes. I cannot say if there is any truth to this, but both the scholars and the Witcher disappeared without a trace.
Yeah, now the Griffin.
The Griffin. What can you tell me about him?
He came some 200 years ago, but my master remembered him well. This Witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. He had taken on a contract at Fort Usa and required better gear. He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently, he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No. It said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind. Only ruins remain of Fort Usar.
200 years later?
Wish to search them.
I wonder how much is left of the place, eh?
Let's talk about the cat.
A year ago, Bartolome Delaunay, the ducal armorer, asked me to confirm the authenticity of a Witcher diagram he had received by messenger. You see, at the time he was working on new armor for the ducal guard. A Witcher from the School of the Cat offered to sell him diagrams for a full set of gear. The diagrams would have been helpful indeed.
The diagram you saw, was it really a Witcher diagram?
Beyond any doubt. It's a shame Delaunay didn't let me draft a copy. He was quite shaken up, afraid the Witcher might simply kill him and take his coin. Possibly a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared without a trace. I would have searched his former home for clues, but it has fallen into disrepair, and it is simply too dangerous there.
And the bear?
Tell me more about.
I don't think I ever got any bear or manticore armor.
Master Tiensail took me on as his apprentice. I remember the bear head medallion that hung from his neck. I remember a towering Witcher who haggled like a fishwife.
Witchers never have too much coin.
True, this one clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged to bring us coin after he completed a contract at the Tufo vineyard, where a building had just collapsed. Time passed, the bear never showed, and my master sent me to the Tufo estate. As it turned out, the Witcher had indeed accepted a job. Yet that was all they heard of him, and that is all I know.
And the Manticore.
School of the Manticore. Probably know the least about it, though once, long ago, wore some armor forged there.
My master said the Manticores have their fortress in the Far East. A century past, one of their number came to him, a witcher named Merton. He made a poor impression on my master. He stank like a dwarfen still, and quarreled fiercely all the time. Tien Sahil slammed the door in his face and told him to return when he sobered up. He would conduct no business with a drunk. The Witcher, however, failed to return. Folk say he got into a booze-fueled brawl with the ducal guard. He was arrested and sentenced. Bastoy prison, where he was held, well, it's been a ruin for years. Still, you may want to start your search there.
Thank you. And you might as well get some repairs, and then we will end it here.
Of course.
And I guess the first thing we're going to do tomorrow is to go out and find all of this, eh? So, hopefully everyone enjoyed today's session.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
For anyone who's new, I am Indiana Smith. I do stream Monday through Fridays. Monday through Thursdays, I start at 12 p.m. PST. And on Fridays, I start at 4 p.m. PST. I do appreciate everyone who showed up, including those who sat back and lurked in the background. Hopefully you enjoyed what you saw today. Hopefully I will see you soon. Until next time, have yourselves a good one. Bye-bye.